I'm Jasmine, and today I wanted to share with you guys a topic I normally don't talk about. Every now and again, I'll talk about feminine hygiene, stuff like that, but sometimes I'll do some one-off videos about other topics. But someone recently, their name is Brittany T, they asked me, what do you do on your skin for skincare? I struggle with acne. So today I wanted to share with you guys what helps me within maintaining clear skin naturally. Actually, I've had a lot of people ask me what I do for skincare, and this is the first time I'm really gonna go into detail about what I do because it's not a lot, but it's a lot. Like when it comes to products and stuff, I'm gonna be honest, I don't really use that many products. However, there are some specific ones that I use that I do recommend. I will leave them linked down below in the description box, but there is more to it than just products, if that makes sense. So firstly, I just want to preface that I have had acne my entire life. However, it has never been like super duper bad acne. It's just been on and off. It's never really truly consistent. I think the only period of time in my life when I had acne that was super consistent was when I was a teenager going through puberty, and then in my early 20s, which I will actually get into later on in the video. Now, I do want to mention I do have combination skin. I have both oily as well as dry skin. So when it comes to oily, depending, I'll have like oil in like my T-zone area. However, for some reason, it'll also be like dry, or, you know, sometimes it'll even be flaky. I absolutely hate it. Around my nose, I'll also have like oiliness, sometimes dry. It's like, it really depends on a variety of things like the weather, what I eat, how I'm feeling. It just really depends. On the corners of my mouth, normally they're kind of dry. My chin normally is very dry. Depending on the weather, my cheeks can be oily or dry. It just really depends. But yeah, I'm about to go into exactly what I do to maintain my clear skin. So the first thing is I do recommend drinking a lot of water. I consume a decent amount of water a day. Now, I'm not gonna lie, I do kind of have a little juice pop addiction. We're not gonna talk about it. But I do drink juice and pop. However, I do try to balance it out with drinking water. When it comes to water, I used to drink water from the tap like some years ago, but recently we got a water purifier, and now that's the only way I drink my water. The water purifier, I'll leave it linked in the description box down below. But I do that. I also will just drink bottled water. It does not really matter what type of bottled water. However, normally I'll drink Kroger bottled water. I'm not gonna lie, it's just cheap, it's affordable. I know people can be water snobs. Fiji water is cool, but it's super expensive. Smart water is cool, but it's super expensive. Yeah. I try not to eat greasy foods, which sucks because I do like fried chicken, but I probably eat fried chicken maybe 3 times a year, if that. And whenever I do eat fried chicken, for some reason, I do end up getting like acne. I will get acne within 2 to 3 days of me eating fried chicken. I'm not gonna hold you. So I try not to eat greasy foods for the most part. So let's talk about diet. I absolutely love Popeyes. KFC is cool too. And I actually like homemade fried chicken. Like my fiance makes some bomb fried chicken. But I don't really eat it that much because I've noticed that I do get breakouts within 2 or 3 days of me eating fried chicken. I don't know what it is, but it just happens. So staying away from it helps my skin a lot. I do eat a decent amount of fruit as well. My favorite fruits that I naturally eat within the week or within the month, I love me some strawberries. I do eat peaches. A lot of times I'll have peach cups. I do eat applesauce. I think my current favorite applesauce is either the Mott's pear one, and I like the mango one too. The mango one is pretty good. I also like to eat green grapes. And then occasionally I'll eat bananas. But I don't really eat bananas too often. I do eat a decent amount of vegetables as well. At least 4 times a week, I'll eat something with bell peppers and onions. I also like broccoli and spinach. I always will put that in fried rice or eat it with rice in general because I do like to eat rice a lot. Obviously, I season it. I do season my food. Slap Your Mama. Highly recommend that seasoning. If you guys are looking for something, that's what you need in your kitchen. You need that in your cabinet, okay? I also eat banana peppers on sandwiches, and I do tend to have some type of thing for dinner where I add diced tomatoes in the can, and I'll eat that at least once a week. So the other factor that could be contributing to you having acne is stress. Honestly, I feel like stress is the main thing that makes people have acne, in my personal opinion. Because again, when I was in my teenage, early 20s years, I constantly had acne. It was pretty consistent, and it was mainly because of drama I was in. And when I say drama, I mean dealing with boys, men. That was literally the main cause for me, or like financial causes for the most part. But I will say that if you are stressed, there is a strong chance you're gonna have acne somewhere. I'm not gonna lie. It just happens. It just happens sometimes. And if y'all want, I can actually do, maybe some sort of self-care video. But the main thing that I recommend is always taking some time out for you to just laugh, watch a comedy show, a comedy movie, a sitcom, something that makes you laugh. Because I don't know, sometimes you just need to have a release of some sort, and in my opinion, I just feel like keeping so much stuff bottled in just spills over not only into your health but also into your face. So I highly recommend watching Modern Family if you're looking for a funny show to watch. Maybe get on TikTok. I actually, on my Patreon, that if you guys want to sign up for, you can. I do end up sharing funny videos of my favorite funny TikToks on there. So if you guys want to subscribe to that, you can. I'll leave a link down below in the description box. But I pretty much downloaded a decent amount of TikToks because there's no guarantee that we gonna still have TikTok, y'all, with them doing that TikTok ban. So I basically am like sharing my favorite TikToks from creators I really like. I do strongly feel like laughing does help stress. Another thing that I do have to mention, which is something that depending on where you work, you might not be able to control this, but I do stay at home and stay inside a lot. I do work from home. I leave the house very sparingly, if I'm being completely real with y'all. And honestly, I feel like that does contribute to my lack of acne or lack of issues with my skin. However, I will say that you can get plants and have plants in your home, and plants are good for removing toxins and pollutants in the air, and they also promote oxygen, which could be good for your overall skin as well as body. I highly recommend getting yourself low maintenance plants. If you're someone that does not want to regularly, be watering plants, making sure they're good, checking for them for the sun, I recommend getting some low maintenance plants. I will leave some linked down below in the description box. I do feel like having them around can definitely promote your overall health, help you breathe better. It could make your skin better potentially. You don't have to get plants, but it's just something that I recommend doing. The next thing is I don't naturally wear makeup, like a full face of makeup. Currently, this is normally my go-to whenever I'm recording videos, as well as whenever I go out. I will, for the most part, I will put like some concealer under my eyes because I do have dark circles. I will put eyeliner on both my waterline, as well as currently I'm using magnetic eyeliner and I'm wearing magnetic lashes right now because I'm testing them out. I did check out some other magnetic eyelashes in a previous video. Y'all can check that video out. But I do that, and then sometimes I'll wear a lip liner, but for the most part I'll just wear Vaseline or some sort of like lip gloss, and that's pretty much it. I probably wear a full face of makeup maybe twice a year, just because one thing I did notice in the past, when I would be wearing makeup all the time, specifically when I used to record YouTube videos and wear makeup all the time, it did make me break out more. I don't know if it was just me, but I do feel like if you constantly layering on makeup, you're not giving your face a chance to heal or a chance to rejuvenate without all that on your face. Sometimes it can cause breakouts. Also, you know, just cleaning your makeup brushes and stuff like that can play a factor in it too. So as far as skincare products go, because a lot of times people do ask me what type of skincare products I use, I'm gonna be honest with you guys. I have a low amount of products I use. I don't believe in using too many products because it's just an overload. I feel like you don't need that much. You know what I mean? In the 90s, people had good skin and they didn't use that many products. So back in the day, I used to just use a dial bar of soap. I actually don't know why I stopped using a dial bar of soap. Like, I didn't have any breakouts or anything, but I would just use that and use that specific dial bar for my face. But currently, I use the Aveeno Positively Radiant Brightening Cleanser. And that's pretty much the main facial cleanser that I use. I've been using it for a couple years now and haven't had any issues with it. When it comes to face moisturizer, so a while back, sometime last year, I think it was either in October or November, I had won a giveaway through Vaseline, and they had sent me a product line of their Vaseline Radiant X, and I am hooked on this. Like, I've bought some more of this, and this is the Vaseline Radiant X Deep Nourishing Cream, and it's a body cream. I use it on my face, girl. I use it on my face and my body, but I love this stuff. My skin soaks this stuff up. I'm stocked up with this. I use it on my face, I use it on my skin, and my face just soaks it up. I absolutely love it. Again, I know it's supposed to be for your body, but I use it on my face. Honestly, when it comes to Vaseline, I use Vaseline lotion in general on my face. The cocoa butter one, the regular one, I've been using those on my face for years. 4 years. The other thing that I use is just some Vaseline petroleum jelly. I stay using Vaseline all the time. I like to put it on my eyebrows. A lot of people also ask me about my eyebrows all the time. I do not get my eyebrows arched. I don't touch my eyebrows, but I just put Vaseline on my eyebrows every single day. And specifically right here too, because I do have a unibrow, which I do trim. But I put it there because I do get dry skin there. I put Vaseline here and here a lot of times, specifically in the winter time, in the fall time. And then I stay putting Vaseline on my lips. I don't know, you know, some people don't like wearing Vaseline, but I've been wearing this practically my entire life. I don't put it over my whole face, but I use Vaseline every single day. All the Vaseline products. Every day. I think the only thing that I do need to add to my actual skincare regimen is I need to find a good sunscreen, because that is one thing that I need to work on. Everybody needs to wear sunscreen, okay? Whether you're black, white, Asian, it don't matter. You need to wear sunscreen. And I know for me personally, I do sunburn. So yeah, I need to buy a sunscreen. I'll probably do some reviews on the sunscreens I use, because you got to keep your skin protected when you're outside in the sun. But yeah, for the most part, these are the things that I do that I feel like contribute to my clear skin for the most part. It is a lot, but also it isn't. It just depends. But I do feel like stress and diet are the main two things for the most part, as well as I do believe in keeping a simple skincare routine. I know so many influencers be sharing like 10, 15, 20 step processes of different products, and I'm like, girl, not too much. It do not require all that to have some clear skin, in my opinion. Now, I know some people, you know, they may feel like some products do a lot of stuff, but hey, you do whatever works for your skin. But I know for me, I just feel like keeping it simple. Also, the last thing I do have to add is that I'm gonna have to be honest, I do feel like sometimes genetics can play a role in your acne as well. So if you know your parents had acne throughout their entire life, or even ask them, you know, did you have acne then? Because you could understand, okay, it's not necessarily what I'm doing. It could just be genetics. However, you know, maybe your parents didn't take care of their skin too. It's so many different variables that can contribute to acne. You know, just look into all these different things that I talked about. Again, this is all based off of my own personal experience. But yeah, that's how I maintain my skin. Currently, I do have a pimple here, and then I do have some on my cheeks. But yeah, they don't really look too bad. But yeah, another thing is I don't pick at my pimples. I don't pick at them. I just let them pop as they gonna pop, because a lot of times they can leave marks. Yeah, I hope you guys found this video helpful. I know it's kind of long, but these are the things that I do that help my skin, I feel like. But yeah, check out my other hygiene videos, my hygiene playlist. I will leave those on the screen as well as linked in the description box. If you're interested in anything I mentioned, I'll leave a link down below. But I'll be seeing you guys again soon, so stay blessed, stay positive.